Hello from my name is Ellen and welcome back to episode 4 of General Manager Mode here on WWE 2K15. So again, people destroying the likes and views and everything. Let's keep that up. Let's see if this episode can get 200 likes. But yes, anyway, we are here in the General Manager's office and there is nothing new. So we're going to get straight into it and go to the match card. So here we are at the match card. It is currently blank. So for match 1, I've been looking around at the SmackDown roster and I've noticed that we haven't had Tyson Kidd in a match yet. So for match 1, we're going to have Tyson Kidd taking on Sami Zayn in a singles match. I feel like that could be a good one. Well, if this was NXT, then it definitely would be a good one because they would have all the time. But yeah, I'm thinking these two cruiserweights going at it against each other. It should be a good match. Sami Zayn is coming off a loss to Rusev last week. So maybe he can get a revenge win here against Tyson Kidd. I don't know, but either way, that is going to be match 1. Moving on to match 2 now. We're going to have another singles match this time between Victor and Darren Young. The reason I have this match is because the Ascension defeated the Primetime Players in the very first week episode. And, you know, Primetime Players are the tag team champions, so they're probably... Yeah, I'm going to say it now, the Ascension are the number 1 contenders for the belt, so having a singles match between one member of each team, I think that will be a good idea. Moving on to match 3, we are going to play this match. It is going to be a singles match between Kevin Owens and Rusev. Last week, Kevin Owens wanted more competition, and Rusev has been on a roll, so Kevin Owens has called him out. So, that match is going to be match 3. It is also going to be the match that I am going to be playing. Match 4, moving on. We're going to have another singles match, this time between Mark Henry and King Barrett. Mark Henry's been on a bit of a losing spree. He lost to Bray Wyatt in a no disqualification match, and then he lost to Luke Harper the week later. So having a match here against the Intercontinental Champion, that'll do him some good wonders if he manages to pull off the win here. And then finally in the main event, we are going to have a preview of the pay-per-view because we're going to have another singles match this time between Dolph Ziggler and CM Punk, the number 1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, taking on the champion in a singles match. No championship on the line though, but this is pretty much a preview to their championship match. So that is the match card for the week. So we'll head back over to match 1 now, which was the singles match between Tyson Kidd and Sami Zayn. So we will simulate this now. And it gets a 2-star rating. Tyson Kidd wins via submission. But it's 2 stars. It's not going well. It's not going well. Sami Zayn on a losing spree now. 2 matches in a row. First against Rusev via submission. Second against Tyson Kidd via submission. Something's not working there. Gonna have to figure out what that is. But we will move on to match 2. Which is singles match between Victor and Darren Young. So we will simulate this now. And again, another 2-star match. Victor wins via pinfall, but again, a 2-star match. Are people just not feeling the tag team little rivalry I've tried to get going here? I guess not. But we will move on to match 3, which is a singles match between Kevin Owens and Rusev, which I'm going to be playing. So we'll leave that one for last. And we'll move on to match 4, which is the singles match between Mark Henry and King Barrett. So let's simulate this. And okay, it's getting better. 3-star match rating. King Barrett wins via pinfall. Something is going right there. Maybe Bray Wyatt got involved. Who knows? But anyway, let's move on to match 5, which is the singles match between Dolph Ziggler and CM Punk, the World Heavyweight Champion. A preview for the pay-per-view. So let's simulate this. And okay, a 4-star match rating, that is a lot better. But Dolph Ziggler wins via pinfall. He got a pinfall over the World Heavyweight Champion. Dolph is doing something right. And this feud is doing something right because we have a 4-star rating. That is a good rating. So, we'll move back over to match 3, which is a singles match between Kevin Owens and Rusev. And yeah, we're going to play it. So let's get to it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Montreal, Canada, Kevin Owens.
Oh, the WWE Universe letting them hear it.
gentlemen, please welcome the ravishing Russian Lana.
Внимание! 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 People of America rise! For Mother Russia super athlete, Rusev!
Rusev Fudria! Rusev Machka!
Now residing in Moscow, weighing 138 kilos, Rusev.
Okay, so here we are in the match now. Kevin Owens versus Rusev. And this is going to be quite an interesting matchup. Quite similar styles between the two men. And right now, Kevin Owens going for the pin already. And not even a 1 count. Rusev powering out of it very quickly. Yes, this could go either way. Kevin Owens has been on a bit of a roll. He's kind of finished with Cesaro, it seems, and he has turned his attention to the undefeated Rusev, who has beat R-Truth in singles competition, making him be on the sidelines for the next month. Well, it's run out of time now because we've been going through the weeks, but he also beat Sami Zayn last week by submission also. So Kevin Owens throwing out a big challenge here to the undefeated beast, Russian monster, and Rusev takes Kevin Owens down there. So who's going to win out of these two? It'll be interesting to see what happens in this match, considering that the two styles are so alike. It'll be interesting to see if one can actually outpower the other. Interesting. But right now, Kevin Owens taking Rusev down with the giant throw, and oh my god, just slamming himself on top of Rusev there. And what is happening? Yeah, what was that? What? Who? What just happened there? Rusev, though, with the upper hand, slamming Kevin Owens down onto the mat. And Kevin Owens having none of that. He is perplexed by the black magic Rusev just threw at him there. And oh, Rusev just throwing him across the outside of the ring. The voodoo magic that Rusev just hit Kevin Owens with. It's threw Kevin Owens off guard slightly there, it seems. But Rusev working on the leg, slamming Kevin Owens' knee first into the mat, and oh, a headbutt to the neck, the shoulder area of Kevin Owens, trying to injure him. And Kevin Owens with a swift kick, punches now, going high and low there on the Rusev, and the SDO taking Rusev down, and Kevin Owens bounces off the ropes, and again, oh, just that back body drop on top of Kevin Owens, and no, I thought he was going to go for it again. But he fooled the crowd. He fooled the crowd. He's not going to do anything. And it looks like that might have backfired on him because Rusev got him up. And again, another scoop slam. Taking Kevin Owens down now with the shoulders to the upper back of Kevin Owens. That is going to do some damage for Kevin Owens with the reversal. Kick to the midsection. And he's going to try and capitalize with Rusev with the reversal. And just throwing him over his shoulder with a backdrop there. And Kevin Owens with a rake to the eyes of Rusev. And he's got him up and down he goes, slamming him onto the mat. And Kevin Owens going up top. What's he going to do here? Kevin Owens going high and going for a senton bomb. And he hits it. Hits him with the senton. And Kevin Owens now, he's going for the pin. 1. And it's just a 1 count. Rusev powering out at 1. He's going to have to do a lot more if he wants to pin Rusev, currently undefeated. And Rusev with the belly to belly. Taking Kevin Owens down, and Kevin Owens again rolling to the outside of the ring. Rusev going to follow, and Kevin Owens try to get him That did not work out too well. Rusev throwing him back in the ring. Right where Rusev wants him. Elbow to the face. And Rusev's going to follow Kevin Owens back on the inside of the ring. This is all Rusev's match so far. Kevin Owens trying to get some momentum, but he's just been stopping early every try. And again, Rusev with a headbutt to the upper back. Right on the back of the neck of Kevin Owens. He's going for a pin now. 1. And it's just a 1 count. Kevin Owens powering out at 1. Who knows how this match is going to end. Kevin Owens now throwing Rusev into the corner of the ring. Kicking him. And Rusev goes low. Oh, we all know what happens here. Going for that splash into the corner. But Rusev dodges it out of the way. And Kevin Owens is down. Rusev gets Kevin Owens back to his feet. And a big kick to the midsection. Taking Kevin Owens down. Rusev going for the pin. But it's a rope break. Rusev needs to look where Kevin Owens' feet are because he just got a rope break there. That could have been a giant opportunity to take advantage, and it's been wasted. But Kevin Owens now taking advantage. What's he going to do here? He's got Rusev up and down onto the knee, his back of his neck onto the knee. That is going to hurt. Rusev is not looking good. He's groggy, and oh, it could be going for that pop-up powerbomb now. And no, Kevin Owens goes low, tries to grab him. And he could have went for it there, but Rusev with the reversal, the belly-to-belly suplex. And he's going for a pin yet again. 1. And again, Kevin Owens kicks out at 1. What does Rusev need to do to keep Kevin Owens down? Who knows? Kevin Owens now fighting out with the reversal. And it looks like he's going for the powerbomb. He's got Rusev up and down he goes. Rusev is down just like that. That could be the end of the match right there. And Kevin... Wait, what is this? Cesaro's music is playing. Oh my god, what is going on? Kevin Owens going in for the pin. 1. And he only gets a 1 count. Rusev kicking out at 1. And Cesaro's music has stopped. He has not appeared at the ringside. What is he going to do? And Rusev with a kick to the midsection of the throat of Kevin Owens. And it looks like he's going for the acolyte. Trying to finish off the match. And Kevin Owens, he taps out. Kevin Owens taps out and Rusev picks up the win thanks to the distraction from Cesaro. What is all that about? Who knows? But Rusev getting a huge win over Kevin Owens. And that is it. That is the end of the match. What a match that was between those two. Let's head back to the office. So here we are back at the office now, and Rusev wins via submission. We only get a 3-star match rating. It was a bit of a shorter match, but Cesaro with the distraction. What is going on there? I don't know, but we've had a pretty solid card. We had a 4-star match in there, so maybe we might have taken the upper hand. Who knows? But yeah, that was the card for the week, so let's go check out the news. So here we are. You can see the news on the screen. First thing you can see, SmackDown taking the lead, gaining 25,000 fans as Raw loses 25,000 fans. And the main story here is Mark Henry. He says, "I want Wyatt in a cage." Mark Henry throws down the challenge. Well, Mark Henry had enough with the Wyatts. They must have interfered in his match against King Barrett. And they're just not leaving him alone. So what? Mark Henry wants Wyatt alone in a cage? Might have to take him up on that offer. And the second news story. Daniel Bryan, "I'm not a SmackDown man." Daniel Bryan to be traded to Raw? What is this? Daniel Bryan wants... He doesn't want to be part of SmackDown anymore? What? Why? Why not? He lost his first match in a triple threat match for the number one contendership. He then lost to Dean Ambrose, and I didn't use him this week. And now he wants traded to Raw? Oh no. Oh no. That is not good, but we did take the upper hand in the ratings war, so let's check out what happened on Raw. Okay, so first match, Neville and Ryback win via pinfall in a 3-star rated match against The New Day. So Neville was looking for a partner. It looks like he found one in Ryback, and the ratings are doing well there. Match 2, Big Show wins via pinfall over Bo Dallas in a 1-star rated match. Terrible match. Okay, I'm starting to get it now. And then match 3, The Miz wins via pinfall over Eric Rowan in a 2-star rated match. Okay, match 4, Brock Lesnar wins via pinfall over John Cena in a 3-star rated match. Okay, so the main event, match 5, Roman Reigns wins via pinfall over Seth Rollins in a 4-star rated match, and Seth Rollins is the current United States champion, so yeah. Okay, that 1-star rated match between Big Show and Bo Dallas really threw off the game, so I can kind of understand why we gained 25,000 fans, but still a pretty decent show from Raw, and it looks like they know what they're doing with their tag team division at least. Whereas mine between Primetime Players and the Ascension isn't working as well. But yeah, something's going right for them. Some other things are going right for me. But that's their show. So let's head back to the GM office now. Okay, so here we are back in the office, and we have 2 new things here. We have the phone and the roster list. So let's check out the phone first. And it is a message from Hunter. And it says, I've been hearing that Daniel Bryan once traded to Raw. Well, I'm more than happy to take him off your hands. I've sent you a trade offer. Get back to me with your reply. Okay, so that's going to be what's on the roster list. So, Triple H has sent down a trade. Let's check it out. Okay, come on now. Daniel Bryan for Bo Dallas. That's just not even funny. Of course, I'm going to decline that trade offer, but the thing still stands though. Daniel Bryan doesn't want to be on SmackDown, and if that's the case, I'm gonna think that if I have Daniel Bryan in matches, he isn't gonna get some good ratings for the show. So I'm thinking it might be a good idea to actually trade him over to Raw, but of course not for Bo Dallas. So next episode, I am gonna try and trade Daniel Bryan to Raw, depending on who I want to try and get. So I'm going to throw the Raw roster on the screen right now, and you'll be able to see the entire Raw roster. Who should I try and trade Daniel Bryan to Raw for? Leave a comment with a name from the Raw show. You've got to take into fact that the only thing we know from Raw is that Seth Rollins is the current United States champion. We don't know who the tag team champions are, and we don't know who the WWE champion is. So we've got to think of this logically here. We can't take on the top dogs, even though Daniel Bryan is one. Or we've got to just try and think of who isn't going to be WWE champion, and maybe aim for one of them, since Daniel Bryan is a big name. So who should I try and get? Leave a comment. The most thumbed up person, or the most commented person, will be the person I try and trade Daniel Bryan for next episode, so leave a comment below. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. There is nothing else left to do for this week, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it up, it helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, and other than that, I will see you next time.